If you want freedom, if you want your retirement income, you want reduced taxes, you want wealth transfer, I'm going to put my money into the thing that has the most ability for it to do it. So what investment has the best tax incentives, the best appreciation value, cash flow, generational wealth transfer? The vehicle that I've seen perform consistently is real estate. Things aren't going right in the real estate market. That's why people are scared. Construction costs are high, getting labor is difficult, or hard to get good deals. Interest rates are high. There's many forces out there that are difficult. But the performers, the people that have experience and history, the people that are accustomed to this business, they're gonna perform. And that's really what people forget. People are thinking, it's not as easy as it was, so I'm out. This is the reality, people. People have money. Investors have money. They have to put it somewhere. Either you're gonna put it into cash in a money market account or a CD and be eaten away in inflation, or they're gonna put it into some type of investment, which is gonna be a stock market, which is falling, crypto market, which is falling, gold and silver is moving sideways. So what are you gonna do? Go into real estate? But they're gonna have to pick something, and no matter what they pick, each has a problem. You have the liquidity is a pro. You have liquidity if you're in cash. Inflation is eating away at your money. And then all these other assets have their pros and cons. I find that the best return is real estate because I can manage it. I know what I'm buying because I'm buying deals. So I know that long-term, 10-year window, I'm gonna be looking very good.
Yeah.
That we're gonna end up winning at the end. With time, you might have that confidence as well. Maybe you have that confidence right now. That understand that, I've tried the stock market. It didn't really go over 10 years. I didn't really do that well. In real estate, on average, if you buy a good real estate deal, you should be able to triple your money. So if you put $100,000 in 10 and 12 years, you should be able to have at least, say, $300,000. This is on average. This is past performance, doesn't mean future performance. So I like it. If you want freedom, if you want your retirement income, you want reduced taxes, you want wealth transfer, I'm going to put my money into the thing that has the most ability for it to do it. What investment has the best tax incentives, the best appreciation value, cash flow, generational wealth transfer? The vehicle that I've seen perform consistently is real estate. And that's why I put my lion's share of my money in that. I play a little bit with the crypto market. I play a little bit with other assets as well. But where am I gonna put my freedom? I'm basing my freedom on.
Mm-hmm. What about green energy?
So green energy is good because it pays you a cash flow. It pays you a cash flow, gives you really good tax write-offs. And I like it for that reason. But you don't know when the well runs dry. You don't know that. Now with a building, I can analyze when I need to change the roof. I can put in all these things that need to happen to make it better. So I can run those assumptions. I can figure out rent assumptions. I can run track records on what's happening with the neighborhood and is it gonna go up or go down. I can make those moves. I can sell it pretty easily on the market. So I have control over my freedom. Now with a well, you do have the opportunity. If you hit well, no pun intended, but in that well, if it produces extremely well, you can make a ton of money. But you can also get bad luck where it doesn't produce more than a few years and then you're like, man, I expected it to do better than this. You don't have the guarantees that you would in a real estate deal because you don't control as many variables. There's so many unknowns under the ground, where in a real estate deal, you have more knowns. Like how many new buildings are being built in a city that you're looking to buy in the next 2 to 5 years because of permit data. You can tell about how many businesses are coming to bringing employees. You know what kind of doctor's office or hospitals are coming to this neighborhood because they have to do 2 to 5 years out in the process and the permitting and the asking. They're buying out a neighborhood. You're going to notice they're buying out this neighborhood. Who's buying? A large player is buying out this neighborhood. What's going to happen? They're going through permits to knock down this area because they're thinking about putting a hospital. Like you can see these trends ahead of time. So with real estate, it's one of the only things that is legally to have basically inside information. If you go to the city and you find out that the hospital is building on this block of land, and you have this information and not everybody else does because they didn't check the records, you can buy the land right across the street. So that's legal. And almost anything else that's called insider information is illegal.